Look, let's just stick to mentally unchallenging topics, okay? Because I'm exhausted.
I'm having some problems falling asleep, and Frank is...
I didn't have problems falling asleep. You know, I could sleep anywhere, anytime, on anything. I could sleep with the lights on. I could sleep standing or with my eyes open even. Joanne here, she broke all the barriers, you know. She keeps me up every night at night.
You know, you wrote me a whole poem when we were dating, saying how much you loved staying up all night, just watching me sleeping, just being there for me like a guardian or something, you know?
This was voluntary, okay? This is something else. This is like sleep deprivation. That's how they get prisoners of war to talk. You know, Joanne would be really good at that, working the CIA or something. Then she wants to get in highly sophisticated, emotional and psychologically complex conversations, you know, at 2 in the morning.
I get a little bit thoughtful at night. And I like when Frank plays the snail game for me when I can't sleep.
It's not a sexual thing, by the way.
Show the lady, come on.
You need lights and shadows for this to work. Basically, it's a snail trying to go home. And it's like... It's like that.
Remember how we met?
Yeah, at the airport. Your ex-boyfriend left you there all alone. What an asshole, right?
He vanished. Poof, gone. We were in a long-distance relationship, and I decided to move my whole life to this town to be with him, but he freaked out.
This guy's been ghosting our relationship forever. You know, he's like a mystery. I wouldn't mind being a mystery guy too, you know, to have an enigmatic presence. You know, it's simple. All you have to do is give everything to someone and then disappear. And you'll be perfect in their mind forever. If I disappeared mysteriously for hours and hours, she'd be like, oh, you're back already?
Well, I went to see my doctor about my sleeping patterns. He wants to meet you and to thank you for helping me at the airport when you left me there.
What?
The new doctor at the medical center is my ex. No, he wants forgiveness, okay? A sort of a closure.
What, did he ask to take your temperature and then say you were hot?
Oh, Frank, people fail sometimes. And you know what? You should be grateful because it's thanks to him that we met. I even got into this spiritual retreat somewhere to forget me and to find peace.
Did he also tell you that he donated money to open a school in Africa?
No,
come on.
But he opened a charity to help victims of natural disasters. That's very noble, Frank.
You don't want anything to do with a guy like that, all right? Because, you know, his genes have too much potential.
So you're trying to say that I don't have potential?
Well, you do comparatively speaking with me, but, you know, with a guy like that, I mean, if you have a family with him, imagine your kids will be like geniuses or multi-skilled, like, you know, the next Andy Murray, you know? Do you know how much it costs to raise a tennis star in this country? Millions.
Frank, we're going to meet Eric, to have a dinner with him or something. And don't worry, because I definitely prefer to have an average child with you.
Well, there you go, because, you know, in my family, there's no history of prodigies or geniuses. I mean, you don't want a smart-ass kid visiting the grandparents, you know, and showing his tennis moves. You know, they have antiques and collectibles in the house.
I think tennis skills, golf skills, they're quite nice and they're very helpful in business, you know, playing tennis with your boss, CEOs.
What difference does it make? Because when you're playing with your boss, you have to let him win. You know, that's what I do.
What? You never won anything, Frank. You lost to the guy who fills the water cooler.
Well, I challenge anybody to outsleep me. You know, I could sleep through an earthquake. You know, I could sleep through a global warming apocalypse. I'd wake up with all the continents in different places.
Well, let's hope the Olympics will recognize that as a sport